Welcome to today's episode of Tea with D. Now, you all know my co-host Skully with a K, and this is part of our series this week called the S Files. And the S, what does it stand for, Skully? So it stands for skeletons. Skeletons specifically in the speaking closet. Tell us a little bit more about this idea, and can I ask what have you got there, my friend? Looks almost as old as you do. Oh, you want to talk about baggage today? Yeah, baggage is a real thing, especially when you get to a certain age. You've had a lot of experiences, right? And not all of those experiences have been good experiences expressing yourself, right? And you've kind of told yourself a story about what it means and whether you're good at it. And so so you get really good at the one or two things you're really good at, but you won't go outside of it because of the baggage. Yeah. Well, you know what? You are not alone. There are a lot of watchers and listeners out there, Skully, who feel like you do, who feel that all of their potential has been kind of taken by others, and now they're feeling empty and they've got this baggage and they don't know what to do with it, because you got to carry baggage around, don't you? Right. So I'm curious, what would happen if you just opened up that bag and just, emptied out the contents? Oh, you're not ready for that. I understand that entirely. What about if you checked the baggage somewhere, right? So like you didn't have to carry it around with you all the time, because that looks pretty heavy. How easy is it for you to kind of maneuver in life because you've got all this baggage weighing you down and kind of getting in the way of the big Skully dreams? Yeah, I'm sure it's really heavy. Yeah. Well, you know what? Later on this week, we're gonna keep talking about all of these things. But later on this week, we'll look at some ways to kind of start to deal with that baggage and what we can do with it without, kind of thinking that you can just open the car window on your way down the highway of life and just toss it. Some of us can, some of us do, but most of us have to be a little bit more methodical, thoughtful, patient, with that whole sort of unpacking process. So thank you to Skully for coming in and talking to us once again. Skully, I look forward to our next installment of Tea with D.